Grüezi, YouTubers. It is early in the morning on a Saturday, early part of January, and as you can see, we've been getting quite a bit of snow. And so we are going to take on an entirely new type of adventure today. So we spent last Saturday getting all geared up for our adventure in the snow, and not being super into skiing, we thought we needed a winter sport. And so we decided to pick the one that is most similar to hiking, and that is snowshoeing. So as you can see here, I've got my gear bag. The first thing you'll notice is trekking poles with snow baskets. So having a big wide basket here is needed to help keep the poles from sinking into the snow. So a modification to the standard trekking poles. And then I'm going to open up the bag and show you the other gear we got. So we also have gaiters. So this is something I've had for a few years already, but this basically goes the strap under your foot and then this up your leg to help keep snow from going down into your hiking boots. And then for the pièce de résistance, we have the snowshoes themselves. So we ended up getting these MSR Evo Ascent. These are meant to be used on a variety of terrain, and they have these adjustable straps that can go over even really thick boots like snowboarding boots if you want. And they have a few other interesting features as well. So one is back here, you can actually lift this part up and it will allow you to set your heel on it while you go uphill, and that'll reduce some fatigue in your Achilles area. And then if I flip them over, you'll see that they have quite substantial crampons as well, and that actually allows you to go over icy or rockier terrain in the mountains. So that's a little bit of the gear overview, and this is going to be our first time going out in Switzerland. We don't know what we're going to find, but hopefully a nice trail. Stay tuned. All right, so it took about 2 or 3 minutes to get these on securely. I think they're nice and tight. I've got my poles extended to the correct length, and I'm about ready to backpack up. All right, we've arrived in the tiny village of Euthal, which is on the Zürich, which is the lake that runs into the river where we live. And we're gonna take Snowshoe route 816. You can see we're right here by the church, and off in the distance, lovely snowy landscape. Probably about a meter of snow on average on the ground here. So we'll see how we do. We've come a few hundred meters. You can see the church back behind us and the town, and now we're about to start following these pink poles. That's the snowshoe route up the hill. So we should be going up 100 meters or so on this route. And what's really nice is that some nice people have come in front of us and smashed the snow down, so it's a little easier to walk right now. I just did a few hundred meters off the piste, or off the place where other people have walked, and you can see that even with the snowshoes, I'm post-holing quite deep, almost to the top of my gaiters, so it's much easier to stay on the track. We've had the trees dropping a few snow bombs here and there, but overall it's just very peaceful and beautiful. Oh, this is just so peaceful, tranquil, very quiet out here. The only sounds we can hear are the farm animals and our feet scrunching the snow. Now this is super cool. Looks like this family has an old train car in their yard. Maybe it's like a guest house or something. Really cute. We are firmly headed uphill now, but check out this cool conical tree weighed down by all the snow. Definitely we are in winter wonderland mode now. I really like that little finger of mist heading over the mountain. And there must be a ski lift up above us somewhere because we had a whole pack of skiers come down past us when we were in the canyon. And they didn't look like they were backcountry skiers, so they must have started from somewhere where they got a lift up. This is the high point of the route, and that's looking back down to the valley where we started. It's starting to snow lately, which is fine by me. I'm actually a little too hot having come up the hill now. We've just done the steepest part of the route and also had to come through some deep snow. So, down we head. I don't think I mentioned earlier, but this is a reminder that you are walking the Kloster route. So a lot of this land here that we're going through today is owned by the Kloster or monastery at Einsiedeln, which you might remember from our earlier Christmas market video. This is Baza Beasley. It's a little restaurant and guest house, and it's right at the fork where the Lollipop route forks. And it looks like they're on vacation until the 30th of January, so maybe next time. All right, so this is the last little run into town, and as you can see, the really pretty little Catholic church there with the onion dome. And over here, the sun trying to come out. It feels really nice and warm though, even though it's snowing lately. It's time for a celebratory snowing. Oh, woohoo! All right, successful trip. Basically, it was about a 6-kilometer snowshoe route. About 100 or 200 meters of climbing and descending, starting and ending in the same place at the Euthal Schulhaus bus stop. So it's about an hour and a half from Zürich. You have to take trains to Einsiedeln, and then from Einsiedeln you catch the bus to Euthal. So really nice afternoon or morning day trip for beautiful snowshoeing from Zurich. Auf Wiedersehen.